Hey y'all, well butter my biscuit. Ain't this just the prettiest day? Feels like sunshine right down to your bones, don't it? Lord have mercy. It's a far cry from the last time we had our little heart-to-heart about Miss Reeza. Well, glory be, I got news today that's sweeter than honey and hot tea. Remember how we were worried sick? How that girl was dancing on the edge of a cliff? Reeza. She did it, y'all. She grabbed that steering wheel with both hands and yanked it hard as she could. 6 months. It's been 6 whole months since things got scarier than a ghost story. But instead of tumbling off that cliff, she started climbing right on up. Now, it wasn't no Sunday stroll. I tell you what, it came down to one heck of a come-to-Jesus moment. That gentleman she'd been hoodwinking, the decent one, he finally laid his cards on the table, plain as day, had all the evidence, knew her tricks better than she did herself. He brought me along, bless his heart, mostly 'cause he couldn't bear the thought of them little boys growing up without their mama. Even after all her shenanigans, he was fixin' to march straight to the sheriff, and honest as the day is long, he had every right. Prison bars, losing custody of her babies, it was all staring her dead in the face, and in a town small enough where everybody knows your business. Once them court papers start flying, names get called out, them shady characters she ran with, they don't cotton to that kind of spotlight. She knew good and well the danger wasn't just jail time, it was being labeled a tattletale, putting herself and them precious babies in a whole different kind of danger. But something miraculous happened right then and there. Maybe finally seeing that brick wall coming at her woke her up. We'd planned it careful, me and him. I opened up about my own dark valleys, how therapy pulled me out like a rope thrown to a drowning woman, how I used to reckon it meant I was broken beyond fixin', trying to show her there was another path, you understand. And praise be, it was like scales fell from her eyes. Instead of fighting or spinning more tales, she just crumpled like a rag doll. And then soft as a whisper she asked him for one last chance, asked if she could try getting that assessment, try therapy like I'd talked about, and that man, bless him, he gave it to her, on the condition she meant it honest to goodness, and that she started paying back what she'd swindled nickel by nickel if need be. And Reeza, sweet mercy, she took that chance and ran with it like a fox with a chicken. She showed up, got herself assessed. Turns out it was that deep-rooted CPTSD driving so much of her mischief, twisting up her view of the whole wide world. Just knowing that, having a name to pin on it, realizing she wasn't just born bad or broken beyond repair, that was powerful medicine for her spirit. She started therapy shaking. But them group sessions? Lawdy, she was scared as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs at first. Most folks are, reckoning everybody's going to look down their noses. And sitting in that circle, hearing other souls talking about their own messy, painful journeys, their trauma, seeing they weren't hiding or carrying shame. That was when the light finally dawned for Reeza. She wasn't walking this road alone. She wasn't some special kind of broken. She was hurt, pure and simple, and hurts can heal with the right care. And the changes since then, why, it's like night and day, y'all. She's holding down that job, steady as a rock, reliable as sunrise. Got her own little nest now, right next door to her mama. Can you believe that turnaround? They're mending old tears, and her mama's helping with them grandbabies, them little boys. They're finally planted somewhere stable, not bouncing around like pinballs. The oldest is even getting some help himself for the rough patches he weathered. Reeza's truly present with them now, eyes clear and heart open. That gentleman who gave her that second chance, he's still in the picture watching over her progress from a respectful distance. No pressure, just waiting to see her bloom. She's paying him back, faithful as Sunday service, every single month. No more swindling, no more using folks. She's focused on her healing journey, knowing that's the foundation stone for everything else worth building. It ain't all smooth sailing. Recovery is harder work than picking cotton at high noon. By Jesus, I know what it takes. She still hits rough patches, bad days, moments that temptation whispers. But she keeps on showing up. She keeps doing the work. She chose life. She chose them boys. Well, I reckon just see for yourself. And here she is now, the girl of the moment. Hop on in, Reeza, while I finish up this here talk. You make me prouder than a peacock, hun. I am so proud of you, Reeza. Just look at her shine, folks. What did I tell y'all? Anyway, long story short, just goes to show, don't it? Change is possible even when things look darker than the inside of a cow. Getting proper help, understanding what's really driving the wagon underneath it all, it can change everything. Gives you a map when you're lost in the dark woods. There's always hope, y'all. Always. Even if you gotta do it scared as a mouse in a room full of cats, do it anyway. Thanks for riding along, y'all. Y'all take care now, you hear?